The Song of the Baobab. Long ago, in the heart of the great savannah, there was a village called Edemo, a place of golden grasslands, tall acacia trees, and rivers that sang as they flowed over smooth stones. Birds filled the air with music, and at night the sky told stories with its countless stars. But peace in the demo was fragile. A ruthless warlord, Jabbering the Iron Tooth, was sweeping through the land, conquering village after village. The people of Ademo, they had no weapons, only their farming tools and their voices. Among them was a young man named Queme, a boy whose music could calm wild animals, whose flute could make the wind dance through the trees. He was no warrior, but his heart was strong, his mind sharp as a lion's eyes. One evening, under the great Baobab tree, Kwame stood before his people. We cannot fight with swords, but we have something greater. We have our voices. We have our song. The villagers murmured, a song against war? But Kwame only smiled. That night, as Jabarin and his men camped near the village, they heard something strange. A song, soft at first, like a whisper of the river, then rising, stronger, flowing through the night air. The melody wove through the trees, haunting yet beautiful, sad yet full of hope. It told of ancestors who had planted the first baobab, of elders who had taught wisdom instead of war, of children who dreamed under the moonlight. The warriors paused, their hearts, hardened by battle, felt something they had long forgotten. Homesickness, yearning, remembrance. Even Jabari, the man of iron, found himself trembling. For the first time in years, he felt the weight of what he had done. But the song did not stop. Night after night, Kwame and the villagers sang. They played their drums, their flutes, their umbaras. They sang of peace, of a future where children could laugh without fear. And then something miraculous happened. Jabari's warriors began to leave. One by one, they pulled down their spears and walked away. Even the animals sensed the change. The elephant that had fled returned. The birds sang louder. The rivers sparkled in the sun. Jabari remained alone in front of the great baobab. He looked at Queme. Your song has taken my army from me. Kwame shook his head. No, it only reminded them of who they truly are. Jabari fell to his knees. The warlord, the conqueror, had been defeated, not by weapons, but by harmony. With a deep breath, he touched the baobab and whispered, "Let me begin again." And from that day, Udemo was never threatened again. Jaberin stayed no longer a warlord, but a guardian of peace. And the great baobab stood tall, its roots deep in the earth, its branches stretching toward the sky, forever listening to the song of the village that won the war with nothing but music. And so the legend of Queme and the song of the Baobab was passed on, sung from generation to generation, a melody that never faded, a harmony that never broke.